we think it's just important to us not to only be the only ones to open the door, but open the door for others who are just as qualified as we are in their field of expertise. So for the person who didn't have the mom and dad to kind of start the A Rocket or the Guest Group or the Johnson Rose in that regard, you have us as allies to open the door for you so you can get your start in it. So he is very adamant about grooming the next generation of commercial realtors who are of color to populate the space, because we're quite aware that we still operate in a space that is predominantly white, predominantly older white men, and so and the oldest currency known to man is land, and they're very protective of that. And so what we try and do is to not only once we get to the table do well, but the folks who are our vendors who we introduce do well as well, and that gives them opportunity to now themselves go after contracts or be introduced in spaces that they may not have operated in prior to our engagement into said contract. So to that person who didn't have that, we try to be the bridge from that regard. And man, I didn't know why I kept getting picked up after school and being brought to the office. I thought it was just daycare and my dad didn't want to take me home. But little did I know I was sitting in and picking up skill sets that I'm using today. I didn't know why I was making copies at 10 years old. I didn't know why I was filing things. I had no idea why he was passing me contracts at 13 and 14. I was playing basketball in Nintendo. I had no idea I was going to be doing this stuff. I was going to be Michael Jordan, right? But how crazy it is when you fast forward to see all of those things now manifest. And so we operate with the intent of creating spaces for people, lanes for people who otherwise would not have opportunity.